early game. telelcom is a player who's not been performing at Worlds. This is the game for him to prove every single hater wrong, because he needs to be so active in the early game, shutting down multiple lanes on the side of SKT
in the matchup against Tori.
And again, we're also looking at telelcom. He needs to be active early on. He needs to be successful. He wants the first gang.
Let's see if they can find him. Flashing to the knockout. One to Faker. He's going to be taken low. Scout still looking to find the damage. One more auto attack might be able to do it. First blood for EDG! Ardent sensors both up and running now for these supports. As mid lane, they call down the equalizer onto Faker. The burst is there. Who cares about the shockwave? Another kill onto SKT's mid laner. Scout going to be taken low, but not down just yet. The calling comes out. Peanut is forced back as Huni has to run away as well. Into the back line goes telelcom. Peanut is down. Huni now barely going to be kept alive. Feathers fly. Scout goes down free.
They're getting so far ahead now around this mid lane. Faker went down early. Huni was not in range to feast.
Tried this and failed. EDG is doing it with spectacular results, but now they've got to be worried about their own top laner as the reinforcements arrive. Faker keeping himself alive with that shockwave. Mouse going to be taken very low, but Huni is rooted up, locked down, and pushes a one-way ticket back to the spawn platform.
Huni just the back line. You got the ball being moved in and the shockwave from Faker. You got, of course, the ulti from Bang. Scout is getting caught out.
Scout in some trouble here. Might have a difficult time getting himself away. Has to try to escape the cataclysm. Some fancy feet to get out of that one. Make sure he dashes over the wall. Now Peanut, the one in trouble, can't quite flash over. Nearly getting himself killed. Equalizer comes down and takes him out. Mouse grabbing the kill.
And they're just trying to make engage where they don't have the damage. It's not a warrior jar, but it's much squishier, and there could be more.
Now not afraid. They try to go back in. telelcom looking to grab the LT, but it's boy who's got the damage. Faker drops again, and telelcom takes him down.
They keep finding team fights and they keep taking out SKT's 8-0 in kills.
But it's even more than that, Deficia. They're being gifted team fights. They're being seen. SKT think they've got the chance, thinks they've got the moment to slow down the game. That moment is still not there for SKT.
Yeah, that was the most classic Scout face check we see so often, where he suddenly gets surprised, but because he's so far ahead, he was actually able to just tank it up.
And now the Baron is being started with the Ardent Center on the Janna, with the full team attack speed. That's the
He could never unsee on SK Telecom.
EDG still looking to break this base open, not bothering with a 1-4 split. They've got 5 men strong. They've dropped down the equalizer. They drop Faker's house. They're about to take him down as soon as that Soviet fades away. Boy grabs the kill. Mako taken incredibly low. The poison's still ticking, but it's not going to do enough. And inhibitor number 1 falls. 24.
Going to be a turn.
It's time to pull the trigger. They do so. They grab the turret. Now they can move back to the Mountain Drake. Then they can set up for Baron Vision. The path is clear for EDG. They'll take down the Scuttle Crab in these last remaining moments, waiting for that Drake.
They're getting a 3rd Mountain Drake. They already got the first Baron. That was huge for them to actually get a bigger goal lead. They're saving the Drake for now. They got two already. Bang is hiding. He's coming.
Bang looking to come in. Here comes your initiation. They're right there.
Oh my God.
Faker Shockwave will find them all. And SKT, with a hell of a response, will take down 4.
They did it. They fought back from a 9,000 gold deficit and won a team fight against all expectations. Rumble could not get the perfect equalizer because in half a second, everyone's health bar exploded.
One mistake, and a team like SKT will punish you and they will take it all. I mean, it's been a fantastic game to watch so far here, and the fact that SKT are now hitting the late game, meaning they have the stronger comp, is fantastic for them. They're hiding in this little brush here.
Seeing if they can find the pick on the Huni, who pops the righteous glory, but there's no way out of that. Bang shows his face, but not really an equalizer comes down. Both redemptions going to be overlaid like a Venn diagram. Not a lot coming out from either one of those. Peanut now going to be the target. SKT may be in a tough spot. Scout looking for more. Has to be fair. They are in full control, pushing up into the base of EDG, wanting to claim some inhibitor turrets of their own. They've got Huni in the top lane, everyone else here bottom side, seeing what they can accomplish. Baron will be active for another 45 seconds as EDG has just seen a complete change in attitude from Scout being on the front line, constantly flexing those muscles, shooting whenever he has a chance, to now having to play back behind that turret.
Comp can't deal with the 4-1. Cho'Gath and Rumble. Cho'Gath laughs in the face of Rumble. At this point in the game, he's going to take a free outer turret. The biggest factor, Philip wants to make a play on the floor.
Clearlove goes in, looks to find the flash into the knockup, but now it's going to be Scout who's in some danger. There comes your finish. And back down. They look like two. They get the support as well. They've got the double kill for iBoy. Hooney's on the run. EDG looking to finish him off. The Righteous Glory pops. Hooney's going to get himself away, but the Joe is slow, and Scout's looking to run him down.
He's still chasing. Hooney's just trying to buy time here. He wants people to respawn. Hooney's gonna die very soon.
Hooney will go down. The flash from Neko to
Bring the minions.
EDG.
Here wondering, because we've all had PTSD about SKT coming back.
This team is so good at playing from behind, and you mentioned just a few moments ago to Fishio about the status of the Mountain Drakes and how those are not the most useful, but they will provide Elder Dragon stacks. Scout gonna be caught out. They get both the AD carry. Scout jumping himself away, but Wolf is down. EDG's found one. Clearlove gonna be going into ulti mode to keep himself safe.
Bang!
But bang goes bang, bang, bang. Rat-a-tat-tat finds himself two. Now they're looking to finish off the red.
Going.
Scout drops. iBoy stands alone.
Man, iBoy, if you had more of a front line, you can see the blinking health members.
Dips into a lake of blood, and that blood has been SKT's lead, has been EDG's lead, excuse me, SKT's revenge as they break down inhibitor turret number 2.
SKT are feeling so confident moving forward, hitting the turret, knowing telelcom can't get onto them very easily. iBoy's had some good moves where he actually caught out Bang with his own blade call up, and he needs to play very aggressive in the fight and exposing himself to a shockwave or maybe to Bang's damage with that ulti from the Twitch.
Scout getting himself away from Faker. Culling comes down. Equalizer also going to be used. Redemption now to continue the fight, but it's Clearlove who drops first. SKT continue the charge. Clearlove taken down means there is no front line for EDG. SKT continues the push. The Featherstorm comes out but won't be finding anything, and SKT will look to end the game here. Scout barely getting himself away. Now going to be jumping around. Now going to be brought down. Faker grabs the kill in the mouth. Bang with the killing spree on the Scout.
Watch iBoy.
And no matter how bad things looked, SKT still looks to finish here. iBoy alive. You've got to be mindful of the Xayah. Mako there to give him the Ardent Sensor, look to keep him alive. iBoy knocked up, now gonna be juggled, now taken down. SKT, legends for a reason, find their win.
SKT are the best team to ever play League of Legends, and that man has been there for all of it. I couldn't see a way back. The stats couldn't see a way back, but one team fight initiated by Wolf, just like his famous Zyra flash in at MSI. He went in on Rakan. The Bang was able to clean it up, and from there, you see the resigned looks on EDG's faces. They've had one stolen from them.
I just still want to give so much credit to EDG and how they played that early game. Aiming for that Lucian in the mid lane with Clearlove on his Rex side, camping Faker, shutting him down. Scout was so far ahead. They get Barons, they get everything they needed. At some point in this game, it was 8-0 in kills to EDG.
And that's the thing. It's what you said, Papa Smithy. There weren't these giant gaping errors. There weren't these huge flaws. EDG played so well for so long, but you give SKT an inch and they